really think that's what it takes, is you deciding this is something I'm willing to commit to for the betterment of myself. I got a lot of stuff for juicing this week, and that is because for this week's Wellness Wednesday, we're going to do I guess we call it a juice challenge. So we have green apple, cucumber, so green, lemon, celery, and spinach. So here's how I like to prep my fruits and vegetables before I throw them in the juicer. So I am just cleaning the sink. I really like this Myers, maybe it's the rose scent. I think this is the everyday cleaner. It's a clean brand, so it doesn't have that strong like chemical smell. I hate that in the kitchen, just for like everyday scrubbing. Like when I'm deep cleaning, yes, I have to use, the harsh stuff, the hard stuff, but when I'm just doing simple stuff like the counters, the sink, I like to use this. All right, now I'm running some cold water and baking soda. I know, this is how you can clean your fruits. I just do like three to four tablespoons of baking soda into cold water. I got a really big bowl so I can put everything inside. And just stir that up. And it's gonna turn, you see how the water was clear? It's gonna get a bit like foggy. Actually, no, after you mix, it goes clear. And just throw your cucumber and apple and lemon. Take the tags off. I just saw that. Okay, I did. Take the tags off your fruits. Then I'm going to break up some celery. The sticks are a little too long, so I'm just breaking them in half. I'm going to let that sit for like 10 to 15 minutes. Then it's time to cut. I like to cut up all of my fruits just into little bitty pieces. I think it helps the juicer. Nothing gets stuck when they're just in small pieces. So I do my cucumbers, my apple, my celery, and then lemon. I just like to cut those in half. Okay, now it's time to juice. This is a super easy juicer to set up. It's like this bottleneck breaks down into those 4 pieces. You twist it into the base. You have a topper, that's where you put your fruits in, and then 2 containers for the skin and the juice. Same order, cucumber, celery. I feel like apple. Okay, I start to mix it up in there. It all comes out the same, so it really doesn't matter what order you throw them in. And then boom, we have a glass of juice for day 1. So this is day 2 of our juice challenge. I'm up so early, and this happens every time I do like a fast or a detox. Waking up early is something that comes so easily while you're juicing, and from what I know, it has so much to do with how hydrated your body is. Juicing is such an easy source of hydration. It's even better than water. I know, like years ago, you've probably seen my 8 glasses of water challenge. Like, the methodology is there, right? The thinking is there. Hydrating your body for better functionality, clear. But I've learned, and I've shared this book with you guys before, The Water Secret by Dr. Howard Murad. I highly recommend it, especially if you're just looking for a place to start your wellness journey, your health journey. This book has completely changed my nutritional wellness, and it also had major lifestyle effects for me. In this book, he talks about water, like drinking water, not being the best source of hydrations for our bodies. Rather, it's about concentrating on fruits and vegetables with those high water contents. And in layman's terms, it's because the water made up in our fruits and vegetables is a bit more complex than just regular drinking water, and that allows our body to store and use the water more usefully versus having it just float around in our body and it turns into waste. Like, that's what happens to drinking water, i.e. you get like bloating, right? If you find yourself having way too much water. Or sometimes I've gotten to the point, guys, I drink so much water where I threw it up, like drowned myself. So like, what use did all of that water have? I say all that to say, when you juice, or in my experience, my body responds more optimally than it has when, say, I was on a rigid 8 glasses of water schedule. I've seen it affect my sleep. Like, I can wake up naturally. I'm not like on my own. It doesn't take 5 to 10 alarm clocks. I just do it. And that makes it feel so much better. Having to fight against your body's natural rhythm, say setting those 10 alarm clocks to wake you up, almost like forcing yourself. It's different than coming to alignment with your body's natural rhythm. It makes you more willing to commit to what's actually getting you to that point, what's making your body function optimally, like to a point where it's not something you even have to consider. You don't consider if you're going to have a juice. You don't consider if you're going to move your body for 15-30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a natural habit. Like, that's where the change is. If you take record that, wow, I'm getting a better night's rest, which allows me to be more productive in the morning. So I'm able to self-care, and that allows me to be more efficient in my work and more successful in my career and kinder and compassionate to people around me, people I work with, people I interact with on the day-to-day. That's something to change for, you know? That at least for me, that was enough. Like, when I started to pay attention to, wow, this is affecting how I am showing up for myself, for my loved ones, for others, for this world. That's change. That's wellness changing the world. And that's what I'm so passionate about, because I've seen how it has affected me, you know? So I'm gonna get up in a bit and have my morning. And then I have a event with Gaia Herbs. I love being able to connect with brands face to face, because you really get to see who's behind the company. What are their values? Are they true to their company's values? Do they have some synergy and alignment that makes me commit to their mission and their products even more? So I'm really appreciative that I do have these opportunities to do that, and then, you know, hopefully pass those brands, share those brands with you guys. Yeah, so let me get up, shower, do my thing, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
Good morning, New York City, my God.
60%, so 3 out of every 5 people suffer from at least one chronic health issue. 2 out of 5 people suffer from 2 or more chronic health issues. So we're living longer, but we're living sicker. And so that's like the burning platform. And so by keeping on doing what we've been doing for so long is just not going to work. And so what we like to say is that it's time that people take agency, which is a big buzzword, for their own darn health these days. And what does agency mean? Agency means you have the knowledge and information, but you couple that with the discipline to change your life and sort of take control of your own healthcare outcomes. And so we view that as a path out of the healthcare crisis to a large degree. Not on all of it, but on the tons of the chronic health issues that are problems for all of us on an ongoing basis.
I didn't get to make a juice today because I had a really early start, but I did pick up my favorite Trader Joe's cold press. It's the exact same recipe. These are really inexpensive too. Like you get this bottle for, I think like $4 when you can go to Whole Foods and they could be like $8. So if you ever need a green juice really quick, try to find a Trader Joe's. I'm now going to brush my teeth. I always brush my teeth after I have my juice. And look at this toothpaste. This toothpaste was like $20. I will also say the biggest difference that I've seen since I've started juicing is like my skin. You guys have always complimented me on my skin. Thank you. But what I find to be noteworthy is that I've been able to sustain the health of my skin. Like when you're younger, your skin is more radiant and, you know, it has more collagen because it's just youthful skin. It hasn't been through an aging period. And as you get older, that's when you start to see, say, like fine lines, more sagging, dull skin. And I've been really like conscious of that as I have grown in my like wellness health journey. So while like topical products are amazing, they work, they help, you also have to address internal as well. And juicing is such a great source of internal hydration. Look at that. That's the same bounce that I had at 17. We are slowly but surely making our way. I think day 4 is really when you start to feel the difference, a difference. And today I'm doing a hot yoga class. And I can do this class now, guys, like without any water, any breaks. It's like 90 degrees in there. Your body is just so hydrated. You're not panting in the class and like dying of thirst or just feel dehydrated. So this is a full 90-minute class. I'm drenched in sweat, yes, but I didn't reach for my water the entire time. For someone who is just physically active, that makes a huge difference for me. This is one of the areas that I've seen a huge difference. Hello. It's day 5. Look how green that is. We made it to the end of the challenge. I think this is Cricket. It's the end. I need to take my vitamins. I'm gonna take some, this is ginger, echinacea. It's just immune defense. And then I'm gonna do some elderberry. Ooh! Oh, the ginger, oh! Oh! I had no idea what elderberry syrup. Oh, that wasn't bad. That's not bad at all, actually. That's usually my morning routine. Have my vitamins and then some green juice. I really hope that, I don't know, you're just inspired or encouraged to give juicing a try. Even if you did one day, you know. I think first I just had to make up my mind that I desired a more holistic routine that I was no longer just focused on one area of health in my life. Rather, I was seeking to combine all of them together into one system. I have just had a better health experience since. So I really think that's what it takes, is you deciding, this is something I'm willing to commit to for the betterment of myself, to feel better for myself, to feel better for others, to be better. And once you get there, juicing for a week, juicing daily for a lifetime, I think becomes just that much easier. You know, it doesn't feel like a challenge. It feels like it's just what I do. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun to bring back a challenge video again. I will see you guys next week for another Wellness Wednesday.